Well, they were taking on Italy. Italy would have had to win. They'd have had to maintain that goal difference or bettered it still, and they weren't able to do that. 0-0 is how this game finished. And now, once again, they are going to have to take the playoff route, and we'll see how it turns out this time, because last time around didn't work out too well for them. Switzerland top. They are through to the World Cup. Great performance from them. 4-0 it finished, but Italy weren't able to score, and now the playoffs loom for them in March. Gab Marcotti, should Italy have even let it come to this?
No, they shouldn't. It certainly, there's no question about it. The two penalties that they missed in the two games against Switzerland, the draw with Bulgaria, it should have never come down to this. And frankly, on the night, Northern Ireland were really, really good. Italy started brightly. They had a ton of possession in the second half. They created nothing. Northern Ireland got stronger as the game went on. They could have even won it. You know, Connor Washington at the end had a chance right on the goal line. So no, I think though, even if Italy had won this game, Switzerland, you know, they scored 4. They could have scored 8, frankly, tonight. They had several goals disallowed and whatnot. And all kudos to Switzerland. Let's not forget, this is a Switzerland team without a whole bunch of players from Granit Xhaka to Akanji to Seferovic to Ricardo Rodriguez. They had a ton of absentees. So really, I don't think the Azzurri can have any excuses whatsoever.
No excuses at all come March, Ale. They cannot miss another World Cup, a team like Italy.
No, absolutely not. But when you're a team that has had ample opportunities to get to the World Cup in this qualifying cycle, and you haven't been able to do so, and then the recent history of what happened in 2018 or going towards 2018, then those things start creeping in. And that doubt starts creeping in, and that pressure. You know the pressure is going to be full on Italy, and yes, they should be favorites against whomever they play in the playoff, and yet, they should have been favorites against Northern Ireland today. And they were not able to win that game. And they were favorites against Bulgaria at home, and they did not win that game. And they were favored against Switzerland, and they did not win that game. So now all that doubt starts building, and they have to wait until March with all of these questions, all of this doubt, all of that pressure building up. Good luck.
Do you know what, Gab? Afterwards, you may have seen this. Mancini said on Rai, we've got these games coming in March. We'll go to the World Cup. We might even win it. That doesn't sound like doubts from Mancini to me, despite what's happened.
Yeah, and look, I mean, I totally take on board what Ali's saying, but I think it's a slightly different landscape now as far as the Azzurri are concerned. I mean, they are the champions of Europe. That's taken a lot of pressure off. And the reality is, you know, all these teams are going to go back to their clubs now. And I don't think they're going to be thinking about the World Cup for the next 3 months. In some ways, that's going to be a natural depressurizer. And then when they come back, they'll play in the playoffs, and they'll either screw it up like they did against Sweden, or they'll advance and go to the World Cup. But if there is one positive about being European champion and having your players, you know, playing and club football being so important in this day and age, it's that, you know, they're not going to be sitting around for 3 months stewing about their mistakes. I think they're going to start worrying about this when it gets to March.
Well, thank you very much for watching ESPN on YouTube. For more sports highlights and analysis, be sure to download the ESPN app. And for live streaming, premium content, and let's not forget as well, ESPN FC 7 days a week. Subscribe to ESPN+.